Faith Watchers, welcome back to Faith, Family, and Fun Reviews. If you're new here on this channel, I share with you delightful, family-friendly, and faith-based movies and television shows. Happy Tuesday, y'all. At least that's when I think y'all will be watching this video. I think so. Y'all forgive me if my days are kind of a little bit mixed up and running together because I actually am recording this video on Sunday, so I'm not sure, but I think it's Tuesday. I think so. Forgive me if it's not, okay? Either way, I still want to know how y'all doing today. So how y'all doing? How's your day going so far? How's your work week going, or your school week? Whatever you got going on, please let me know in the comment section below, because yeah, it does my heart good. It gives me joy to hear the good things that God is doing in your life and all of that. So yeah. But as for me, I am doing amazing. Excited to be hanging out with you all right now. I know I tell y'all that all the time, that I so enjoy hopping on here and sharing different movies, television shows, and just having a good time, being encouraged, smiling, having some laughter together. All of that really makes my day go amazing, or it just brightens up my day. Either way, it's all good stuff. It's all good on this end. And yeah, my work week so far, I'm kind of speaking into existence here. This is a recording ahead of time, but it is going good so far because I was able to prep some meals for myself, and I've been really wanting to get into that more, being more diligent and more disciplined in that area of my life. So I'm very excited that I made some food for myself on Sunday to last me through Tuesday. So that's a good step for me. That's really something I'm excited about. I'm like, yay, let's keep this up along. Let's go. But yeah, and I just finished recording some videos that y'all will be seeing eventually, or have already seen. So I'm good in that area. I'm excited about that. And then when I get off of here, I know I have another video to record. Yeah, These Stones, I think episode 3 after this one. And then after that, I can get me something to eat and read my Bible a little bit and do some other things that I told y'all, some projects that I'm working on outside of YouTube. So yeah, I'm very, very excited about that. So y'all keep me in y'all prayers, as well as I would keep you all in my prayers as well, because we know we living in some very strange times, okay? And that's nicely put in it, but y'all know how it go. So it does take a lot to be encouraged and keep your hopes up and look for the good in everything. I always be asking God, because that scripture is coming to my mind literally right now, having my mind stayed upon Jesus, where he's seated above where Christ is seated. Y'all, I'm paraphrasing that. It's a little jumbled up in my mind right now, but yeah, keeping my mind above where Christ is seated. I think that's how it goes, something similar to that. But yeah, it does take a lot to control those thoughts, bring them to subjective to the word, and that's an ongoing thing. Y'all know how it go. And one of the things that really helped me focus on the good and to keep my hopes up, be filled with hope and joy, is practicing what the Lord told us in Philippians about these things to think on, those things that are lovely and just, and all of these wonderful things. So I try to make sure I do that with the things that I watch, with the things that I listen to, and even hanging out with you all here. I try to make sure the atmosphere, the background is put a smile on your face that is colorful, as y'all can tell, colorful. And just puts you in a good mood when you see color, when you see things that are beautiful and that are lovely. And yeah, so I hope y'all are having an amazing time with me, especially since y'all decided to, pull up to the channel. But we're gonna go ahead and get started with our special feature today, which is titled A Wisconsin Christmas Pie. And we're not that far off from that particular holiday, so this is preparing y'all a little bit, okay? So snuggle up with a little blanket right now, all right? Put your little aprons on. Well, put your aprons aside for now, so y'all may want to get in the kitchen and start baking y'all some pies or some cakes and different things, putting together some recipes, okay? Yeah, y'all do it all. But first, let me tell y'all what this film is about. A pastry chef returns to Wisconsin when she learns her family's farm is on the brink of being sold to developers. Reconnecting with her high school sweetheart, they discover love may just be the recipe for saving the farm in their hearts. The way that sounds so cozy and so sweet and special, and it certainly was. This story is one of them cozy, feel-good stories, feel-good films. The scenery is inviting, pulls you right in. I love when, like, I'm about to say TV show, but we're talking about movies in this case. But it goes for TV shows as well. So that applies. But I love when the movie opens up with, like, you see someone baking, you see the sugar being sprinkled, them preparing the pies or all these baked goods. It already puts me in the mood, and a smile automatically comes on my face. And that's how this film opens up, with that warm, that inviting feel, and it makes you feel like there's a seat for you at the table. You feel invited. You feel like you're family. You're part of Emma's family here. And let's go ahead and get into Emma. Emma is an amazing chef. She has her own business in Chicago, I believe. She's doing amazing, pretty good. But at the same time, I think she has applied, or is like being considered for a job that's in New York. So she wants to take her career to the next level, as anyone can imagine. When you love something and you're very good at anything, not many people want to stay stagnant. Most people, if an opportunity comes up, yes, they want to go through that door if the door is open. And so you can imagine Emma is like thinking of those things. But at the same time, like, her mom, and you can tell her parents back home totally misses her. Even though they saw her at Thanksgiving, mom is like, come on, just come back on home. And mom was like, Mom, like, seriously, we just saw each other at Thanksgiving, come on. But she does end up going home, and some new things happen for her back at home, okay? Number one, she learned some things that she did not expect to learn. And I have to say, with this particular story, like I said, it's beautiful, it's inviting, it puts you in that holiday feel. It's getting you all excited about spending time with family, loved ones, and just being a part of something amazing. And so this film does have all those qualities that I love to, like, dive into, especially around this time of year, to prepare our hearts for the goodness of the Lord that He has with us and all of that. So it has that across the board, but it was something that was missing there for me. I couldn't necessarily put my finger on it while I was watching the film, but it was something. And then later on, I thought about it. I was like, okay, maybe it's Emma. Maybe something off with Emma for me as far as this particular character. But then the more that I thought about it, I was like, okay, it's not necessarily Emma. It is the guy Mitch here, her high school sweetheart. For some reason, he just did not do it for me, okay? Yes, I just have to say it like that. Overall, amazing film and all of that. That's why we're talking about it. But just speaking on the characters right now, I didn't really care for Mitch that much. And it's not like he was like a bad guy or anything. He really was a good guy and had a lot of good things going on in his life that Emma had no idea about. And of course, things didn't work out for them in the past for whatever reason, but we're not going to get into that. And here they are back around for that second time again, and things can go quite different if they so choose. But the thing is, like I said, it was something off about Mitch for me. I felt like he was I love characters, especially when we talk about second chances. I love when the guys are where you can tell right off the bat, you don't have to think too hard, that they're worthy of a second chance, and that they're literally almost trying to make you fall in love with them again that second time around. And I guess because Mitch was not necessarily like that so much for me here. I mean, he did little things, but it wasn't enough, okay? I needed more, okay? I just needed more, Mitch, all right? I'm just saying, okay? I got nothing against you, okay? You all right and everything, but I needed you to be a little bit more, I don't know, like, more, like, in the pursuit of her, like, wanting to sweep her off of her feet. I needed that, Mitch, I needed that, okay? I'm just saying. But I guess that's what really did it for me and kind of had me at a standstill when I was like, my heart wasn't fully captivated like that. Yes, you got my attention, but you didn't sweep me off my feet. You didn't do that, okay? So So you didn't do that for me, Mitch, but at the same time, this story is still beautiful. Like I said, I love the family dynamic here. I love the scenery, the images, all beautiful, welcoming, and full of warmth and love. And that's one of the things that I felt like Emma's family had. I love her mom and dad who just adore her, love on her like she's still 5 years old. So I love that aspect of, especially when we become adults and your parents love on you that much, because at this point you know, okay, you're just not tolerating me. You actually do like me. You love me. So we got all of that good stuff here. Once again, this film is titled A Wisconsin Christmas Pie. You can actually find it streaming right now on Great American Purists. But before I leave y'all for today, let's go ahead and get into the scripture. Something to keep you going, okay? Keep you going and feeling good, okay? So we are coming out of Thessalonians, 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 15, and it reads, "Therefore, brethren, stand fast and hold the traditions which you were taught, whether by word or our epistle." So that's all I have for y'all for this video. Please remember to leave your thoughts, your prayers, your overall take in the comment section below, because I do read them and I do enjoy hearing from you. And until next time, may the Lord bless and keep you both now and forevermore.